Hey guys, how are you doing? Hope you're good. Okay, so it's been a wonderful experience, yeah, and I'm here to talk about my London trip, my UK trip, and the fact is, this is also my first solo trip. Anyway, so when planning this trip, yeah, I had a lot that I had to put into perspective and where I'll be staying, sort of sites I need to see. And at the back of my mind, I was always like, okay, so how am I going to achieve this? Yeah, doing this all by myself. I know I used to preach about solo trips, but I'm quite the scary cat, yeah? So when planning the trip, I planned out everything and I thank God everything went well. Okay, and although there was a little bit one or two glitches, but I'll tell you guys about it in another video. Okay, so presently I'm almost done from my travel trip to the UK, and very soon I'll be heading back to Nigeria. Okay, so when planning this trip, okay, first off, I decided, oh, okay, which airline am I going to fly? Where am I heading to when I get to the UK? When I get to Heathrow Airport? Okay, so first off, my first stay or the first city I went to was Devon, that's Plymouth, and I stayed with my friend, yeah, and it was the best ever. I had the best experiences, although there were one or two glitches, yeah, but everything worked out well for everybody. So because I'll be staying in Plymouth, I decided to fly British Airways. So when I leave Nigeria in the night, I'll get here quite early in the morning, around 5:25, and when I take my train to Plymouth, then I'll be able to get there probably about around 9 or 10. Okay, so once I decided on the airline, the next thing I decided on was, okay, so how am I going to get to Plymouth? And I said, okay, I have to go. You either go by a coach or you go by a train. Okay, so I decided to go by a train, yeah, and I was excited, yeah, because it was actually my first time going on a train. My elder brother usually do that then with my mom then in Nigeria. Then, okay, so I was looking forward to how it would be, the fun and everything, and the first time actually going on a train, and it's now in a different country entirely. Okay, so I got my train ticket and I boarded my trip to I boarded the flight to UK. Okay, so when I got to Heathrow after passing through the immigration, the border control, sorry. So I had to take a train. Yeah, I had to take a train to London Paddington. Okay, so London Paddington is actually a train station where you can actually connect to a whole lot of other destinations, other cities. Okay, so I took the airport train to London Paddington, yeah. So when I got to London Paddington, so because I didn't know how long I'm going to be spending at the airport, so I had to go for a 10 o'clock train to Plymouth, and I actually got to London Paddington quite early. I think that will be probably around 9 or 8:30 thereabouts. Okay, so when I got there, I just had to wait, and once it was my time, I boarded the train and straight to Plymouth. Okay, so this is how the train is, and it was actually fun. how the train is. And when I got to Plymouth, it was my friend came to meet me, she and her husband and her baby, and it felt like home, yeah, because I actually met my friend, and it's been a long while that we saw each other. Okay, so I stayed with her and her family, and also remember that when you are coming, okay, I talked about that in my other travel video, that you need to, all you need to do way before you start coming to the UK. And once you have sorted that one, then there's no problem. Okay, so back to me planning a solo trip, yeah. So after I decided on the flight, I decided on the train ticket. Okay, and I asked myself, okay, so okay, first off, I'm going to Plymouth, and after Plymouth, what next? Okay, so before coming back to Nigeria, and also put in mind about the 10 days isolation that you would do, yeah. So and I decided, okay, I'm going to come quite early to London and spend a couple of days tour the city, because I'm a tour expert, yeah. I'm a tour person, and the best thing I can do for myself is tour and then showcase the destination to anybody coming to the UK. So if you're coming to the UK, apart from shopping and staying with family and friends, also add one or two things in your itinerary, yeah. So and that was exactly what I did. So I came to UK, I came to London actually like 4 days earlier before my departure date, and I stayed in Novotel London Tower Bridge, and it's a four-star hotel, and it's really really nice. I had a great time, and the breakfast is yum yum. Okay, you know I'm a foodie person, so it was fun staying in the hotel, and I'm actually talking about it here in the hotel. Okay, so after when I got to London, yeah, so I decided to do a tour, and I met a wonderful lady who, because it's my first time in the UK, regardless, I had friends that told me, okay, use the map, you'll be able to locate the top places. But honestly speaking, immediately I got to London, 2 days straight, every day rain. Like, I was soaked the first day. The second day I was literally a bit soaked, but thank God for my friend, and she took me around. Okay, we saw a whole lot. We saw the Big Ben, we saw the London Bridge, River Thames, Buckingham Palace, Westminster Abbey. There's a whole lot. I'll just pop it up. There's a whole lot we saw. Okay, the London Eye. Yeah, there's a whole lot we saw, and we covered, and we walked. London people now they try you. We walked, and but it was fun. I like taking long walks, but it was fun, and that was how I saw a huge part of London, and the history is quite fascinating. You get okay, so basically, I don't know, but I had a lovely time here in the UK. I had a lovely time, and just like I said, regardless that I stayed with my friend, and I came to London quite 4 days before my departure date, and I stayed in a hotel. I still had an amazing time. Okay, so if you're coming to the UK, try and plan a good itinerary. Apart from staying with relatives, family and friends, try to see the city, tour the city. Okay, there's a whole lot to see. I probably didn't see everywhere that I wanted to see. People were also recommending places for me to go to, but I couldn't actually cover everywhere. So regardless of, we can't actually cover on the first any destination that you go to. There is no way for you to cover all the tours in that destination. It's not possible. You are not a robot. So so basically, yeah, so after the trip, after my stay in London and after my stay in Plymouth, and I can actually state that yes, UK is a destination for you to visit. Okay, so work on your visa application. Um, okay, so do the best that you can do and make your way to visit the UK. It's actually a destination that must be on everybody's travel bucket list. It has to be there, please. Okay, see you guys next time. Have a lovely day.